So welcome in Algotech podcast. In Algotech podcast we usually talk about business, we talk about sports sometimes, we talk mainly about the people. And today I have here Alena Vongrejová, which is Algotech's director of ERP division. As Algotech is having more divisions, call centers, cloud, CRM division. ERP is one of our biggest division, and we will talk today about what ERP means and what Algotech does in ERP area. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Alena, describe us what ERP means in Algotech words.
And Algotech. So let's start with ERP. It's Enterprise Resource Planning. It's primarily a solution or IT solution, IT software dedicated to the big companies to drive their daily business. Basically, it includes whole processes from finance through distribution to manufacturing. It has all the features behind with the accounting part and so on. So it's solutions which is driving. It's the solution which is driving the companies, even if nobody talks about that much.
Yeah, I hope that the ERP is more important than anybody thinks right now. You know that nobody knows about ERP, but everybody uses.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we mainly work with the Oracle products. Can you somehow describe what products we are implementing and we are maintaining?
Yeah, our flagship, we can say, is the JD Edwards. It makes around 80% of our projects as well as of our revenues in our ERP division. But then we are also focused on eBusiness Suite, which is another ERP tool which is provided by Oracle. And last but not least, we have started to focus also on NetSuite, which is a new tool. Until now, we have some basic experiences with this solution, but it's also one of our solutions which we provide.
Perfect. So I think as we are consultants, we do implementation, we are maintaining system from technical point. I hope that one of our following podcasts will be with our expert on the technical side, Lukáš Lopatář. However, let's bring the basics right now. What is our usual implementation project? Is it like a clean implementation from scratch or a rollout from some international mother, of the companies here in Czech Republic and Slovakia?
Yes. First, what I can say, none of the project is the same. Every customer is different. Every project is different. So this is something which is making this work exciting for all of us. In the past, it used to be like clean implementations from the scratch, we can say, when companies did not have any solution or had several solutions not connected to each other. So that's when we did full implementations from the scratch. Now it's not that much common because in the past, a lot of companies have already started to use some IT solutions. Otherwise, they will not survive in this world, we can say. And now most of our projects are reimplementations. Or reimplementations from other tools or from already tools from Oracle. So either all the versions of JD Edwards, eBusiness Suite, and so on. Or the upgrades, because users, when they start to use one of the ERP solutions, it's very difficult to transfer from one solution to the other. So basically, in most of the cases, they prefer to do the upgrades to get new features, to get the security level which is required by today's world, but still to have what they are used to, because it's very difficult to transform in this way.
So, can you somehow elaborate on what should be done before the implementation or rollout starts?
It's not only the project of your supplier, because it's we can say it's the partnership from the beginning. We are supporting the customer to get the best of their tool, but the customer needs to be involved in whole process. So he needs to create a project team, a group of people which will be highly focused on the tool itself, on its implementation. And those people should be really involved during the whole project, even afterwards, because usually we can support the customer, but this is the go live is the step. It's the stage when customer takes over, and most of the support is on their side. So we really need to focus on the preparation phase, such as creating a group of key users or the analysis, which is very important for smooth implementation. So we need to analyze which parts, which processes should be implemented into ERP, and that's when we should find the best ERP solution which could cover all the needs.
Our viewers or listeners of Algotech podcast usually hear the Czech language, yeah? Because we are Czech-based company, we are really big IT company here in Czech Republic. Don't forget to follow us, to subscribe our channel, comment what we can do better, and also you can expect in the future more parts related to ERP. We expect like 4, 5, maybe 6. We will see.
We will see based on the audience.
Yeah, we will see based on the audience. So don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. That's I would say mandatory right now. So let's continue in ERP interview, I would say, or ERP talks. So you just said that we need really huge cooperation of the customer, of the user, because we are implementing his processes. Of course, we are able to advise how to do it differently or how to follow the process in the system or these things. However, we are able to follow the process of the customer, and mainly we do it like that. We do it in Czech Republic, Slovakia. We do it also in other countries, which we will describe in the later episodes. However, can you tell us a little bit what the rollout means, from that perspective? Because not all of the people have to know what rollout in IT environment means.
Let me maybe describe the difference between the projects that I already described before, when Algotech is the primary supplier of the solution and it's driving or managing whole project. And then we have the other different projects, which are rollouts coming from other companies or from other suppliers, we can say. It's usually some global project coming from the headquarter of other international company based in France, Italy, US. And they decided to either create or from scratch the new company in Czech Republic, or they decided to buy some other which is already based in Czech Republic, and they need to implement the solution which is used globally, which is usually JD AdWords or eBusiness Suite. And as they do not know the legal requirements in Czech Republic, Slovakia, or other countries where Algotech is involved, they usually call us to support them either with the localizations. We can say it's the package of the programs which are related to legal or local needs, or they require to have some other support like user support, training support in local language, which we can provide, because usually global team does not speak the local language. So this is when they ask us to support with the implementation of global solution into local environment. In other words.
Okay, so are there any add-ons we are adding to the system here in Czech Republic?
Yes.
Or other countries also?
Other countries,
but we will touch it in the later episodes.
As we are based in Czech Republic, it's our basic market, we can say, but we have expanded in recent years also to other countries. We have already developed some programs which are not developed or created by Oracle. They are licensed under Algotech, but they are add-ons directly in JD AdWords. So there is no difference for basic users to find out whether the solution is developed by Algotech or it's natively developed by Oracle. And those solutions could be installed. They are separate objects, so we are not impacting standard behavior of the solution in either Oracle eBusiness Suite or JD AdWords in any way. So this way, none of the global companies should be scared that we will change something in the standard code. And as we have a lot of experience, even Czech Republic, Slovakia, a lot of customers, but also in other countries such as Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary in recent years, we can help the customers with all their legal needs, because there are no localizations for those countries.
Yeah, that was my following question. You know, what these packages contain, like we are able to install or program or enhance the system, you know, very well, you know, in every aspect. However, what are the main packages we are able to add on to the system?
The first one, which is required in all the localizations, implementations, are tax reports. Are usually automatically generated tax reports from the system, which could be easily uploaded to the tax portal of the specific country. This is one of the basic, and I think we have not had any rollout without having those. Then we can provide some statutory reports which are required, such as balance sheet, profit and loss statement, or some other statements that are required by some countries. Because, for example, in Romania, they have some specific way how some statutory reports should be provided to the tax authorities. And last but not least, the countries are coming with the e-invoicing solutions, so they are requiring to have XML files to be sent automatically in electronic way to be transferred directly to their tax portal. So for those, we can provide solutions already in Hungary, in Romania, and we know that it's coming in other countries where we are operating, in Slovakia in upcoming year, 2027, in Belgium. We know that it's from 2026, so we are preparing solutions also for those cases. And then there are also some other requirements, such as safety solutions, which are already required in it's some XML. It's a big and huge XML, including all the transactions in detail coming from accounts payable, accounts receivable, or general ledger. And accounting of or fiscal authorities in those countries are requiring such information, so we can create them.
Yeah, so as regulation is coming, you know, we are able to follow not only for Czech Republic, Slovakia, but also for other countries. These countries will be covered in our coming episodes. So we are also augmenting the system by something called ACDC. I have done the podcast like half a year ago with the creator of ACDC. Can you describe to our listeners and viewers what ACDC, and in our terms, it's not the group, you know, it's not the band, means in Algotech terms?
Yes, in our world, it's we can say not even a tool, it's the platform which could be used for barcode scanning. It has been developed by Algotech because we know that neither JD AdWords, neither eBusiness Suite have such a native tool which could be easily used and integrated with those solutions for barcode scanning. So that's why Algotech has decided to create some add-on feature for their customers, and we started to implement it for our Czech customers, primarily in manufacturing area. But now it seems like other customers in foreign countries are also interested in such a tool. So we can the tool is prepared for international environment and could be also translated to other languages. It's, as I mentioned, it's a platform, so it's not some there is no integration between JD AdWords or eBusiness Suite and this tool. It's automatically connected to the database and to the business functions which are used in the tools themselves. So there is no risk of any connection loose or something like that.
Okay, maybe just to close today's episode, you know, can you tell us something about the support? Like what is the approach we do the support of the system, from the consultancy point of view, basic setup, and also from the technology point of view. And I know that one of our future episode, as I said, will be dedicated only to support and the technical things. So just, if you can do some spoiler, for the listeners.
Okay, so basically, what kind of support we can provide? As we mentioned in the beginning, ERP project is never finished. It's finished, or it's somehow maybe slowed down during the after go live, but there is always needed support by us or by some kind of supplier for those services, like for the application level and also for technical level. For technical part, we will have a very detailed discussion with our manager in technical team, Lukáš, when we will discuss what kind of support and enhancements in the future we can provide to the customers. From application level, we can provide support for the users on their daily business, as well as some kind of changes which are required by the customer. So we can enhance the system, but by what they would like to have it.
I would maybe add, to this that from the technical point of view, we are able to provide the support around the globe. That this is not an issue for us. So all the global customers which are using, our JD AdWords or eBusiness suites can be supported by Algotech. From the consultancy point of view and the knowledge of the local accounting law and all these things, we are mainly in Europe. But for example, US, it's like a native environment of JD AdWords. Yes. So this is also not a problem for us.
Yes. All our consultants could speak English, so that's why it does not make any issue for us.
And we have quite many of them, so it's okay. Okay, just to wrap up for today, we talk about what ERP means. That Algotech is working in ERP area, and Alena Vongrejová is leader of ERP division, is working with JD AdWords and eBusiness suite, EBS, provided by Oracle. We are able to implement, to roll out, to upgrade, to support from the technical point of view, and we are able to do it from technical point of view worldwide, from the consultancy point of view in Europe and US. That's, I would wrap it up today. So thank you for for being here.
And thank you for a great discussion.
Thank you.